eyebrows done in the past?
Very long time ago. Yeah.
Okay, how long ago was that?
Couldn't even tell you when, honestly.
Okay. Yeah,
that's how long ago it was.
Doesn't look like anything's left, so that's good.
It fell off very quickly.
Okay. Do you remember what style they did for you?
No.
Okay.
Nothing.
Was it like little hair strokes? Friend over there, was it like little hair strokes?
I don't remember.
I wasn't there for that one.
She
No.
wasn't.
Okay.
I don't remember.
So
I think they did something. She said that she thought I had oily skin, so whatever they normally do for oily skin.
okay. So more maybe like a powder brow style?
That sounds
Generally-
right.
So generally within the industry, there's a couple different things you can do. You can do, I mean, I know like you were like surprised with this, right? So I kind of want to tell you like what your options are. You have powder brows. There's 3 different kinds of powder brows. There's striking, like my eyebrows. There's a medium that's like a pencil smudged. So it just is done by diluting the pigment down basically. And then there's a soft powder brow that is highly diluted, and that one looks more like an eyeshadow pen, like an eyeshadow fill-in versus a pencil.
Okay.
Or there's combination, but if you have oily skin, the combo and the hair strokes I wouldn't recommend, especially with you saying that they haven't lasted long in the past. The hair strokes, it's like a tiny little line. You can only put so much pigment in those tiny little lines, and that's why when you have oily skin, it kind of fades out and goes away. Same thing with combination, it has hair strokes in the front and then powder through the rest. So I would say to do more of a powder or an ombre style. Both those are done generally within the industry. A lot of people use single needles. The difference with single needle and the technique that I do, that your friend has, I don't want to put no names on the camera. So generally the difference is we're using large shader needles and a dilution method. So it packs more pigment in, makes it last longer versus like slowly building up the layers and putting in tiny bits of pigment at a time.
Okay.
So we put a lot in and then it heals soft, but they look a little more bold immediately after, and then they heal and then they turn soft.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
As far as shape goes, like you have anything that you want me to just have fun with it?
Yeah, I just don't want to look surprised.
Okay.
Like I notice like sometimes, like when I get like my makeup done, they'll make my eyebrows look,
Too arched? Okay.
you know, like I look shocked to be there, which is probably how my face normally looks, just surprised to be wherever I am. But
Okay.
I don't want my eyebrows to be stuck in that position at all times. So.
Okay. You have pretty good brow hair.
Yeah,
Do
like
you
I don't
have-
want to look surprised that I walk in the room every day, you know, like,
Yeah.
you know.
So no surprise
No
eyebrows?
surprised eyebrows.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Do you have one side of the, I guess, face that you tend to like pose more with? Like one eyebrow that you like a little bit more?
I'm trying to think of how I look in the mirror. I think just for my own, like, I can do this eyebrow better,
Okay.
but I don't know if that's just, you know, lack of skill on my part.
Okay, okay.
I can only do one side, not the other, which
okay.
wouldn't surprise me either. My skill level is novice at best.
Okay, okay. So we'll draw and we'll measure, we'll do all that to make sure they're even. I usually try to incorporate as much of your hair as possible. So brows
Yeah, and I
will
haven't
stay.
got my eyebrows waxed, and
Perfect.
I don't know. I could not even tell you the last time I got them waxed. 'Cause
Perfect.
The nail
like
place I
that.
go to doesn't do it, and so
You just leave them, you just
Yeah.
left them alone. Okay.
she knows my level of self-care is
Okay.
1 out of 10.
So you're gonna wake up ready to go.
I'm just like,
have your
let's
eyebrows
go.
look
Yeah, I'm like,
natural
yeah,
and
let's
pretty.
go. If I
Okay.
can do it in the car where I'm going, then fine, I'll do it. But
Okay. And then is this a natural hair color?
hair color,
Yeah.
negative, but
Okay.
it's not far off from what it grows out as, if that
Okay.
makes sense.
Okay. You're very, very like light.
Yes, I'm pale as
Like, and you have a lot of pink in your
porcelain.
skin.
Yes,
So do you see that pink in your skin?
yes.
Okay. So
Usually covered it up with makeup.
okay. So same kind of concept. We are going to add warmth to the pigment. Red is actually cool in permanent makeup. It's under the skin. It's going to show through your pigment. They're going to look a lot warmer today than what they're going to heal at. Anything I put on you is going to go cooler in tone. So what that means is you're going to look.
Yeah, I don't want to look like a red eyebrows either. They've done that to me with
They're
makeup
gonna
before.
they're gonna look very warm today.
Okay.
They're going to because
They
you're gonna
won't
have
fade that way.
no.
Okay, yeah,
Because you have
that's
red skin that's gonna be showing through the color, and then also I have to put warmth in there to combat the red skin to keep it from going gray. Red in our eyes goes gray, and you definitely don't want gray eyebrows. And do you have a photo of how you fill your brows in?
I do have one, but it's very old.
Okay,
Is
that's
that
all right.
okay?
Yeah, let's take a look at
This
it.
one? Okay, that'll work.
Yeah, hold on, stay there because I kind of like to use the photo. It kind of gives me an idea of like your type of thickness you're looking for, the color you're going for, the saturation you're going for, and all those types of things. So perfect.
And that is my right side. Okay.
Okay. But you like that thickness and you kind of like that
Yeah.
color. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, I would say that's like a soft powder brow actually. I
Okay.
wouldn't even say it's medium. The thing with soft is you can always add more to it. If you do
Right,
need a follow
right.
up,
And
you
I
can
think
always
I
go
would,
darker. We
yeah,
can
I
always
would
add
like
more.
that better.
Perfect.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
get you numbed.
Okay.
Sweet. Yeah, I know you're a little nervous about the pain. So this numbing will sit on you about 20 minutes.
Okay.
And then you'll be nice and comfy. But even after this numbing, we place a secondary numbing on you. So we numb you throughout the whole procedure. So it's really not that bad.
Perfect.
You don't want to look surprised. And I feel like that eyebrow makes her look surprised.
I don't want to look surprised when I walk in the room.
Yeah, so we're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So we'll start on this side. I like to freehand the brow first, just to like fit your face and like kind of see where I feel like it lands.
Okay.
And then I have a ruler that I'll stick on that'll kind of show you that everything's in the right place.
Okay.
Okay. I do use a black pencil, so don't let this scare you. And be honest, it's your brows. Brows are a personality. So if something feels too high, if something feels too short, if something feels too thick, all those things, tell me.
No, I think it looks pretty standard.
Did I do a
Except for
pretty
maybe
good
just, like,
job?
a little more
Just a little
this
closer?
way. Yeah. But
Okay.
yeah. Dark, obviously. 'Cause
Yeah, not
would
that
stress me
dark.
out.
So
okay.
this is
I was like,
just
that would really stress me out.
No, good question. No, so
Okay.
this is just the drawing pencil, and I just fill them in dark like that so I can see where I'm going.
Perfect.
But as far as bringing them in, you do want about an eye shape or an eye size in the middle.
Mhm.
But I will use my ruler to tell me exactly how much further
Okay.
we can come in, as well as your tail. So usually the ruler tells me like how long the tail can go and how close together they can be. And then it also tells me like if your arch is in the right place and all those little minor details.
Okay, perfect.
But if you like the overall shape and
Yes.
thickness, we can match it to the
Yeah.
other side.
Yeah, that's good.
I am funny in a way because I don't ever give myself props, but like as far as listening goes, you show me that photo and I'm like, oh yeah, I already got it.
Perfect.
Like I just like that photo is like, okay, that tells me like, because if I would have drew a thickle eyebrow on you, you'd been like, what the hell, Amber, right?
You'd be
Like
like,
that
"Oh, too
photo
much."
was very much, it was more straight. You didn't have a high peaky arch. Your tail was a little shorter and the thickness is about this. Like if I would have drew anything thicker, you'd have been like, what the hell? Now to touch up, you want to go thicker, want to go darker, then that's easy peasy, right? Look how actually like how full her brow, just draw a line. Like look how thick that brow actually is naturally
Right.
compared to what she's used to.
Whoa.
Like that's all her hair on this side.
Right.
The other side doesn't have that much hair. This side has less hair. So it's kind of like you could go really both ways with it. You could rock a thick eyebrow if you wanted to because you have all this hair. Like if
Yeah.
I just literally sketched where your actual hair grows, you're
Wow.
talking like a thick eyebrow. And that would have probably given you a heart attack. So that's why I was like asking up front. I'm like, okay, which side do you tend to draw on first? What are you more used to? Show me a photo. Because when I looked at you immediately, I was like, oh, you got literally two different thicknesses from side to side.
Yeah. Holy shit. It does sort of explain why, like when I'm trying to do my eyebrows, sometimes it's so hard to make them look the same.
Yeah, probably. Watch. Yeah, so raise your brows. Okay, and make sure you close
Yeah,
your
am
eyes.
I thinking?
And this arch, her arch on this side always goes higher, so I just make sure that they're nice and relaxed. It's okay that it does. Like our brows move, but when I'm trying to get them symmetrical, I need the face like relaxed as possible. So I have them close her eyes, and then I do see that she just needs a little bit under there. But first, let's use the ruler. Just pop this bad boy on. This is what's going to tell us if her arch and her tails and everything is in the right place. Gosh, good. Okay. Fronts look good. We're making sure that they're starting in the same place. The thickness is right. She's got her arch right there in the middle. That is correct. Her tail's going to like 7-1, so 7-1, so I can tell this one's just a pinch thicker. So we'll just shimmy off that little bit out there. But other than that, looks pretty darn good. All right, what you think?
That's good. As long as they're
Feel
not this
good?
dark. We're
Yeah,
good.
as long as they're not this dark. It's funny because everybody always says that. They're like, Amber, why are they so dark? I'm like, I need to be able to see. The most important thing is when you're laying down, I gotta be able to
This is
see.
giving like
Yeah.
Lily Collins, and I don't have her face structure, so.
But they feel good though, yeah?
Yeah.
Like the thickness, and then you see why I don't want to bring them in any closer. Because if we go any closer, then you're gonna start looking more angry.
Instead of surprised.
Yeah, we don't want you to look angry.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Okay.
Awesome. Girl, you're too easy. She's like, yeah, looks great. So just putting a little more secondary numbing on you. So after this, you'll feel really, really comfortable. This way for me. Okay, so I just have a little bit of pigment on the back of my glove. It's just to mark like any little areas that might not have taken as well. Go ahead and close your eyes for me. Perfect. I'm just gonna make a little line right here because I can see there's a little fluff right there. And then when I lay back down, it'll be marked for me, so I can just make my little tweaks. Are you ready to see?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. And I'm just gonna clean them while you're taking a peek at them. So they're a lot darker, yes. And you notice there's a little redness showing through in there. That's just the red skin showing through the color. So they're gonna lose that redness, like that warm tone that you're seeing, but they're also gonna shift a little more brown, a little cooler, and probably fade out at least about 50%. So imagine that shape just softer.
Perfect.
Cool. And then as far as aftercare goes, I'm just cleaning them right now, but so you don't want to rub them like I'm doing. You're just gonna take a damp. Go ahead.
I don't want to anyway.
Okay. Yeah, the tattoo rub, it sucks. So see this stuff that I'm kind of getting off here? When you're dabbing with your damp paper towel with water, you're gonna get some of that stuff off of there.
Okay.
You don't want that to build up on the surface, because if it does, it's gonna cause heavier scabbing.
Okay.
So what you'll be doing, just with a paper towel, just with water, just gently dab them about every 15 to 20 minutes, okay?
Okay.
And then no ointment until tomorrow. You'll start the ointment 24 hours later, and then you do it 3 to 4 times a day for about 7 to 10 days.
Okay.
They're gonna look very, very dark at first. It's like a roller coaster ride. Very, very dark at first, then they're gonna lighten up a lot, and then they're gonna darken and richen back up again.
Okay.
So usually I say after your last scab, give it about 2 to 3 weeks, and then what you have is what you got. So you'll know if you need to touch up, if there's like a little light spot here or there.
Okay.
Cool. Sorry, one more rub for you, and then I'll be off of you. Any questions?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna give you an aftercare sheet that says everything I said, front and back. Read it, and if you have any questions, just call or text. Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Tylenol, ibuprofen,
Totally okay.
either one. Okay.
Yep. All right, girl.
Like, what drugs can I take?